All right, what's up, everybody? On Deck Third Eye Cam. Today's date, November 25th, I think, 2021. The time is 14:10, 2:10 for my civilians. For days, I have not been seeing my planets or nothing in the sky. It's been clear. Today, they decided to show up. So you can see them kind of twisting and twirling right here, and that's in the northwest quadrant. So, kind of just wanted to show y'all that. Everything you can see is scattershot. So my Vivitar is running. I'm gonna come back and get, pictures when I can. All right, stand by. All right, back, getting hyped up. Look at this right here. So right over here in this area, big planet, and it's got all these spirals coming off of it. Spiral, spiral, spiral. Y'all see the spirals? Let's get in close. I want to break up the shape of it, but planet's coming up. And there's moons and asteroids. Look at that pinch point. That's probably an asteroid. Let me see what else. And all these chemtrails are starting to fly in too towards this area. All of them. They're coming from down south. I would guess from out of Fort Bragg. They're flying from out of Fort Bragg. But yeah, we'll be back. All my information out there.
Interesting.
So yeah, this thing just came in. Yes, sir. What's your name?
Jack.
Jack Corey.
Yeah, cool. Nice to meet you,
You
man.
too.
I'll check out your videos.
Yeah, please do. You're gonna be impressed. All right, what's up, everybody? On Deck with Third Eye Cam. Today's date, November 24th, 2021. The time right now is 15:15. I was doing my little Uber deal, and then I'm downtown Richmond, literally. I literally parked my vehicle right there. You see it, and there's downtown buildings. I had to get this that was coming in. I saw it coming in an hour ago, probably 2 hours ago. Kind of drifting in slowly, and then as they kind of came in, they kind of, over my head. Like, here's a moon right here. You see it? Oh, sorry. Right next to the tree. It's like a moon asteroid. You can see the whole thing, literally. I'm gonna put a circle around it. My buddy Jack, he's headed that way over the bridge, and I'm gonna put him in just cause he says he's gonna check me out. That way you don't see his face, but you see him. And he's taking pictures of what I just told him about now. So big up, Jack. Appreciate you for stopping in and asking. He's out here doing his little interviews. So I kind of told him what I was getting, and now he's getting pictures of all this in the west-ish. These like Space Force right there. I told him about Space Force. Of course, this big moon asteroid passing over these ones right here, and I pointed out to him this very big one, ominous one, in your face. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it before it goes away. Once he sees my videos, he'll probably believe me a lot more. It kind of catches people off guard when I have to explain this to them, and the government fails to let everybody know. They're just gonna let people like myself and Planet X Hunter and everybody else that's really on this explain it to the world before they come out and say, yeah, guess what we found? Yeah. And those amateur photographers and guys, those guys didn't really know what they were doing. But yeah, we're all over it. And then y'all gonna start asking questions. So you see my big rock planet right here. I don't know if this is an asteroid or a moon. It's hard to tell, but it's frosty. If you look up here, you see another one. Actually looking at landscape right here. Let me get you in closer. I can see it really clear. People think these are just clouds, but look how well they hold structure. I've been harping on that. And you know me, I'll shut up other than talking to my camera, which is talking to y'all, and staying here for hours and watch this stuff. And I see an asteroid that's parted from my big asteroid. So I don't know if that's an asteroid or a planet or a moon. I don't know yet. But then you can see this one back here. The one behind it there, which is engulfing it. So you got this big one behind it, and this little one in front, and this one right here. All right, so you see that. I think these are just the clouds coming off of it, of all these, but you can see them going back and back and back. So that's a wall of clouds going back past the sun. It looks like breaks in the sky, but that's just the color of our atmosphere. And you can see Space Force. See, look, it's showing up in the clear. Space Force is going on literally passing from left to right. Space Force right there. I haven't been able to see these planets in a while, and they've been up in the UK over the North Pole And Planet X Hunter has been catching them for weeks, and we've been having clear blue skies, and I've been irked out. So I'm a little excited, hyped up, geeked up, everything to be catching this. So like I said, we're seeing 3 planets, and now I'm seeing a little asteroid come up. So there's a planet right there. Let me see. There. Then my main sequence one right here, and then the little asteroid right there. And then we got a lot of little asteroids kind of just capitulating through all over, even the top of my head. And then we got this one right here. You know, I'm tripping all over my tripod right here, and you can see Space Force chasing this little moon right here. See it? Let me see if I can. There he is, center. So again, y'all probably heard me say I don't ever want to know a day without these planets passing over, these asteroids, because it makes for beautiful sky capture. Aside from all the danger, it's just a beautiful thing to see. Because I'm old enough to just remember a sky when it was just the sun, moon, and sky. Sun, moon, stars in the sky, in the clouds. Now we got asteroids, moons, and planetoids added to it. And I'm here to bring it to you as best I can. And big up to all my counterparts who are doing the same around the world. Now I'm gonna shut up and take in the moment. Let me drop my case. I got my GoPro. I haven't used it in a while. I haven't charged it, so it's kind of charging up, and I'm gonna throw it up out here and catch this guy here in a minute.
We want to know where you're taking pictures of.
Oh, you can come see.
Want to see Baby Boy? This is our budding photographer right here.
Oh, come around this way. I'll show you either way. All right, so you see this whole cloud area?
Yeah.
What does it look like to you?
Let's see here. I see. Let me see Baby Boy.
Good eye. Okay, so
I see like an octopus.
yeah, what you're looking at, see this curvature on
Yeah.
this way, and then it goes down this way and comes back up? You're looking at a big asteroid.
Oh, really?
See these little curvatures over here?
Yeah.
Those are more little tails and bigger bodies. See that little pinch point right
these
there?
aren't like weather clouds, or
No,
they are
these-
too?
These out in space.
Oh, yeah? How do you know the difference? And is this often what we think are clouds, or is this just a kind of phenomenon today?
Passing by since 2010 every day. Our solar system has merged with a whole other solar system of planets, and these are the asteroids.
Oh, cool.
The jets that you see flying every day are Space Force.
Okay. Yeah.
So I've been chasing these for a while, for myself and a whole lot of other people around the world, and we're all seeing the same thing. I've caught one asteroid that looks like a planet skull twice, and I've caught another planet that has a couple asteroids and a moon revolving around it. It's like the eye of Ra.
Oh, cool.
I caught that 6 times.
Very neat.
In various places.
So just like set it up here and
So all over the place.
Yeah.
I even have the camera in my car, and GoPro in the Vivitar, catches the entire sky, and then I'll time lapse that.
cool.
So at my home, I have a camera running since planets pass from west to east. As it catches them, I'll pretty much catch the 19-hour day. And once I speed them up, you actually see the planets just pass by from west to east.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm heavily into this in the nighttime.
Oh,
Night
no,
time.
yeah, we're doing this right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Got a lot of different cameras going, huh?
oh yeah,
Neat. Well, thanks for sharing.
absolutely.
Okay.
You have a great one.
Okay, so even though it doesn't matter, you know, people inquire when I'm in a public place and I'm on a park, really, because I'm, you know, doing my job, but I had to take a break to catch this before I resumed that. And they will ask, and then they kind of halfway don't believe me, and I get the short cut off, like, okay, cool, thank you, and they kind of just move on. But it doesn't matter. I go through this so much. It's like the same record playing, different people, so it doesn't matter. Everybody's going to see this at some point in the clear. We see them passing in their cloudy layers, and you know, it's kind of sad that our government is failing the people that they tax. And the reason why I say that is because it's bad to take something from people by force and then trick them to the point where you're not telling them what's happening in their faces. And that's why I draw the line. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I know I'm not. Y'all know I'm not. Too many people catching too many strange anomalies, and Hell, I'm damn sure kept catching them. And y'all know I don't play. And I always try to keep disproving myself wrong. But when these asteroids show up, and these moons and these planetoids, and the Space Force comes flying through with their jets, where you'll repeatedly catch my camera, because I'm not even paying Space Force any attention. You'll catch my camera saying, hey, look at this asteroid right here. And then by the time I swivel around, before I move the camera, I'll take my head and look around. And then Space Force comes flying in, converging on it. So with that being said, it is what it is. I hate to be in this world where everybody's playing tricks and games and fooling people, and then I have to break the truth down, and then I kind of get that sideways look like I'm on some kind of drug or what have you. But I stay in military mode all the time, in tactical mode too much. 25/8. All right, people come through messing with somebody's scooter. You know, whatever's going on in the world's got people activating on a low frequency, and it's really irritating to me, because I just hit my high frequency years ago. Let's say about a decade and a half ago, I hit my real high frequency, and everybody just kind of lost. Oh, somebody's flying a drone. Nice. Yeah, here comes a drone. It's gonna come around. Somebody sweeping my area. You should be able to see it right here. Somebody wants to get my attention. I got drones too. I haven't flown them yet. Everybody wants to show off their little technology. I'm too busy looking at technology. Everything in space. You know, and y'all heard the conversation. The lady was wondering if what I'm catching is a part of the Earth's weather pattern system. Like, everybody has been so tricked in the head, they equate everything to what's happening on Earth. If some UFOs are flying by real fast, oh, that's our government. They got us. No, they don't. Do you realize this? These so-called beings that y'all call aliens have been on the planet long before man got made. They were ordered off world so that you could evolve and look at the mess that you all have created, not following the rules. Now they got to come in and clean up the Earth. There's also another theory with these planets that I'm catching. It ran across my mind that maybe, what if, not all of them, but some of these cloudy looking spherical deals are our pollutions that have, you know, swept around the world or in the area, and they come, you know, gathered, just like, you know, a water forming a spherical deal. When you throw it up in the air, water forms a circle, a sphere, not a circle, a sphere. What if some of these gaseous spherical balls have formed the same? Now somebody will probably run with that, so don't try to pretend like you were the first ones to come up with it and pitch it to somebody because you heard it from Third Eye Cam. But that's how my mind continuously thinks, even when I'm not looking at the sky. I'm constantly thinking in my head what kind of mathematical formulas are causing what. But we do know that these are asteroids. But some of these spherical bodies, what if they're just our pollution that has gathered in the upper echelon of the atmosphere and just kind of, you know, moves with the air, you know, separates, comes together, separates, you know, just like that. But it can't be all that. That's just something I'm pitching to y'all. I'll come up with a name for it and then watch somebody run with it. So think about it. You heard it from Third Eye Cam here first, and that's something that God put on me. I don't think nobody's thinking about that or like that. Check it out. So my other asteroidal planets have drifted this way. You can see them. I see one. You can see, matter of fact, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Make some stand adjustments. All right, so you see, where is it? Oh, right here. Center of the camera, that one. The one below it. See that one over there? That's definitely an asteroid. You see this one right here. If I can get my camera to move. There. And there. And the thing is, you know, I'm dealing with people in a society who have been taught one way real twisted, like that they are the pinnacle of knowledge, and it's real fracked up. And then you get this guy that doesn't look like he should be a scientist, not wearing a necktie, not wearing a suit, not surrounded by a bunch of other scientists, making these false claims that, oh, look at this asteroid in the sky, and look at these planets, and look at the tail sweeping off of them. And you're like, this guy's on crack. Oh, look at this jet, he's a Space Force. Oh, this guy's on crack, but it's not even the case. Y'all know what I'm seeing. We know what I'm seeing. It took all us a minute to wrap our head around this. And I think I was most devastated when I realized what it was, but I also knew it was coming. Space Force. Around the sun. So I'm gonna take a little break. I just had to show y'all this because I haven't seen my planets in days, weeks, damn near a month. Now they're starting to cycle back around, some of them. You can definitely see this one. I'm just irritated that, you know, the elites, the so-called elites, are not bothering to tell the people what's getting ready to come at the earth. And this is why we're having these earthquakes and volcanoes, because of this cloud that's holding structure for the past 20 some minutes that I've been running my mouth talking. It's an asteroid, and that these little contour lines are asteroidal bodies with planets sitting behind them. See all that? Planet. You're looking at a whole planet right here. You're looking at my smaller, where'd it go to? Sit backed off. There it is. It's right, literally. It was, what was sitting right here is now half at the treetops. The asteroid that was over here is now here, getting closer, and it's gotten bigger. And then you got Space Force flying around. God bless their souls. You got these cells streaming off. So everybody's gonna have to find a whole new thought process of thinking once Third Eye Cam gets through with you, and the rest of my peoples that are tracking show you what's going on with the world. Y'all gonna have to revamp your whole concept of what the heavens are, and that you can see heavenly bodies in daytime out in space, just like you can see the sun and the moon. You can see all these cloudy bodies, and the only reason you're being tricked because you think these are earth clouds. Woe to you. That's my nice side. My mean side says you're a freaking retard. You're freaking special. I'm not gonna be too mean, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna come disrupt my video camera, that, you know, of me videoing the heavens, really has nothing to do with you, and then you're gonna ask crazy questions like, what are you looking at? Yeah. And then I'm telling you straight up, and then you kind of walk away like, that guy's on drugs. You about to be the most shocked being on the planet once all this goes down. And I'm gonna be the least shocked. The least shocked. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna move on. I just want to show y'all that. And there's another Space Force up by the sun. See, they're coming. That was that guy, and then the other one is here, passing by. Where is it? Try to get a lock on him. Where are you? There he is. Passing by my, he's going to the north, passing by my bigger asteroid. And this is the whole town of Richmond. We can't sit over the hills, but Richmond is all this way. All these buildings. Richmond sits on a hilly area. I think that's the governor's mansion right here. Yeah, I don't really come down here too much. Not really interested. I'm gonna take a walk down here one day, but I've been too busy just trying to keep up with everything that I have going on. And I like real big cities. I've dealt with real big cities. This is a very small city. All right, I'm gonna come back after a minute. Space Force got a shadow. I'm gonna come back after a minute. All right, y'all hang tight. Poof. All right, you can see my asteroid turning inbound. The one that was way over here is come here. Looks like it's turned and it's getting ready to approach us. So however these things are spinning around, I kind of been looking up with my night vision. getting the details. Night vision cuts out a lot of the glare and the gloss and the fluff of these clouds, and they get to the specifics, like the meat and potatoes of showing me what I'm looking for, and it shows up, the shape of it really shows up clear. So I was getting this asteroid, also this asteroid going down south past the tree. See the tail of it? I'm getting the details of it. And then I don't really get too close to the sun as far as my viewing port with my night vision, because it will like kind of kill it. So I've been putting y'all on this cloud right here so you can see this asteroid on approach. But yeah, it really kills me how like some people just kind of, they think that you know nothing and you know more than they because you do the research, and y'all ain't that dumb. I've been dumb in the past because I couldn't slow my brain down to get with the world's you know, what the world has going on. But I actually, in my elder state, am able to slow my brain down and pay attention. And a lot of that is due to, you know, Marine Corps training, with my focus getting focused, and I can do that easily now and effortlessly. I would like for these just to be clouds, but I think there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Got a plane coming, so I can catch it. Yeah, I try to go way out my way to avoid people when I'm sky watching, because they want to come up and jump ahead and ask what you're doing, and if it don't fancy them, then they get bored with you and then try to dispute you. Like, y'all probably heard the conversation. The lady asked me, you know, do I think there's just clouds? So right there, she was disputing me. She didn't even give me a chance in hell to listen to what I had to say, because she jumped ahead and said, do you think these are just, you know, once in a lifetime, you know, like a random deal? So you're gonna take 3 minutes out of your day with your short attention span and question my research, which is now spanning for years. Pretty soon I'm gonna be at a decade with this, and then 2 decades, and then 3 decades, and by the time we get to 3 decades, you're gonna be reading about it in the history books, and then they're gonna be referencing my channel, Planet X Hunter's channel, Sam Hoffman's channel. Let me do that right. My channel, Planet X Hunter's channel, the Bureau Follows Anonymous, URL's channel, Emmanuel the Keys channel, and everybody else's channel that I ain't supposed to give a holler out to about this. And then they're gonna go all the way back to Sam Hoffman. Then they're gonna go past him through the historical, biblical pages that have been taken out, all the way back to the beginning of the time, to explain everything that I'm showing you. All the way back to the kings and the empires that have recorded these same events happening. So you got your low frequency vibing people, and then your high frequency vibing people. And your low frequencies, they just want to have fun. They just want the here and now. I don't live in the here and now. I live through the mandates of history. What I can research and what I'm allowed to research, and what grabs my attention. My attention span is short, but it's a lot longer than a lot of people's around here. And I have no problem with it. So you got a lot of people just with a short attention span that once you explain something, they look at like with their short attention span, oh, you're only been here for a few minutes and you don't know what you're talking about. Literally, people will try to convince me that I don't know what I'm talking about, and at that point I want to drop kick them. All right, so you got my Mr. Chemtrail flying for this asteroid peak right here. My camera keeps cutting off on me. I keep trying to explain things to y'all, but I guess it's not supposed to be out there. Tell you what, I'm gonna take a break. These guys are going for this asteroid right here, and I can't see nothing because the sun is glaring at me. I don't want to miss anything. This asteroid I've been tracking, moving for the past 40 minutes, and they're passing right within it. They're taking telemetry of it, 2 of them. You can see them right there. First one passes by, second one passes by, and these things are in close proximity to Earth. They're throwing off clouds, but this is literally out in space. and knocking on our Earth's door, front doorstep. Then you got the sundial right here being projected from these bodies. I tell you what, God has got y'all food too. A lot of y'all have distracted the world with foolishness, so God is distracting you with clouds while big planets sneak in with big asteroids that are gonna whip the Earth into shape. And I feel horribly sad for saying that because nobody wants to see the Earth go. I don't think the Earth should have to pay for people's bullshit. Literally, the Earth should not have to pay, other than the Earth won't really pay. The Earth will just break its crust and swallow up the idiots. And unfortunately, the innocent. And then water will come across it, whip it into shape, and the land will be anew. And y'all civilizations will have been destroyed and swallowed up into the depths of hell. All these buildings, all this beauty, swallowed up. Because y'all people come down on my planet acting like some idiots, throwing your supremacy around in your attitudes. You're not appreciated. And then you give persons like myself a hard time who literally can see past my own flesh at what's going on. And that I can. Alright, so I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna come back later. Alright, poof. Alright, I'm back, same date. The time 15:53. Looking in the sun's general direction, my asteroid that was way over here is now above the sun. You can see it really lighting up. Look at that. Get you in close. So it's an asteroid that was passing over that the jets flew by. It's got a little bit of a rainbow hue to it also. It's hot. I think we'll go ahead and push on now. I've gotten enough. Everything that's following those pinch points, which were my asteroids and planets, is just now clouded. So my Vivitar is running, I think. Nope, it's running now. It cut off. No, that's one thing I hated. Freaking Vivitar cuts off. But it's catching my planet. And damn it, it's a nice little planet right here. Somewhere up here. It's catching the roundness of it. The Vivitar doesn't concave, it just shows on a nice like widescreen level with no concave. Like my GoPro, which over concaves, so you can see the extreme of it. And both my GoPros are charging up, so alright, third eye cam back, same dates. Time is 1600, 4 o'clock p.m. So I hooked my GoPro up, make sure it's still. That's gonna be a butt cheek for a second. Get it turned on. Alright, so it's rolling. Alright. My GoPro is old, so it'll cut off on me. So what we got here is we got asteroids right here passing over behind my big asteroid, which is there. You can see my moon right here. Oh, that's my eye. This is number 7. We're catching the eye. That's my eye. Damn. Okay, so here we go. I was looking for this thing. I just actually explained to somebody about this eye. Jack, I was telling him about the eye. And I knew it was gonna come around at some point. Now my GoPro is catching all of this. My GoPro is actually seeing the whole eye, and there's a planet behind the eye. So this is my eye. Let me back you off. This is my eye porous. Whole planet's back here. So, damn. And it's always looking at the sun. Do you see that? See, that's the thing that blows me away. And this is the rest of the planet. So planet. Eye of Horus. That might be a protrusion. So I'm thinking this eye might be attached to this whole planet. So this is the whole planet, all the way back here. This eye might be a mountain, because it's always fixed and it's always focused on the sun. So that might be a ruptured pole. Let's think about it. If a pole pushed out, it's always facing the sun. Always. So there's my eye horse that I call it. Its moon, I don't see its moon. There it is. Moon's right here. That planet moon that chases it. Or no, there it is. There it is. That, I don't know what that is, but there's the moon. So there's the moon. God, I was just about to push on y'all. So I'm always happy to find my eye horse. Now I'm gonna enter this into my videos of when I redo my eye horse. So there you go. So this has got to be a cluster of planets that passes by all, you know, congruent with each other. Because every time I catch this, looking at the sun, the eye horse. Let's get a close look in on it. Yep, eye horse. Either it always looks like an eye or a fish mouth open with the tail up under it and the fins. And that's my moon. Where's that little moon at? I'm trying to find it. I might be off. The moon is always behind the eye. So there's the eye. The moon has to be somewhere around here. I can't see it. All right, so we see that. I'm gonna come back to it. Then we got all these planets right here. That follows it. And we got this one right here. See this one? You see the whole spherical spectrum of it right here. And a protrusion of it, which is probably another satellite. Then we got another one right here, right here. So I think this is my whole planetary system that always passes, and it's always following this eye planet right here. Yep, that's my eye planet. I mean, look how clear it shows up. And then you see the rest of the planet that's drifting behind it, that's attached to it. Then we got all these asteroids that follow it. And then there's the other moon's drifts that come off this big planet. So let me see, if this is my eye, the whole planet escapes this way. And I'm seeing some of it right here. These little rough patches. There. That's terrain. With clouds between my visual and the terrain. And you can literally see the eye. I get blown away by this. And then my GoPro is seeing a whole lot more than my camera. As I'm panning around, it's showing like the extra concave of everything. But it definitely shows that eye. Let me see if I can get my GoPro closer to the eye. Yep, put my GoPro on the eye. GoPro's on the eye zoomed up. No, I'm gonna back it off. I just wanted to get a good GoPro view of the eye. That's awesome. But I kind of want to keep my GoPro all the way out so it can catch all the details of the spherical bodies. Alright, I'm gonna have to get up out of here, but this is, since I have not gotten enough of my planets like I have in the past, where I was seeing them every day because the Earth is shifted into a wintry mode, and if the Earth is indeed moving around, then we missed, it caused us to miss all the captivating planets that pass by early, normally, and all of them were up north by the North Pole, and Planet X Hunter was getting them. Because you know, I like when he gets material, because once I catch the same thing, then I start comparing notes. And it helps me shut Alex down, because like he's in denial, so therefore, you know, he's irrelevant. No planetoid body right here. I think this is a little asteroid section, but you can see my planet eye, then the body behind it. So you can see this moon right here. I'm getting back on track, y'all. A lot of people irritate me. They do dumb stuff. Like, honestly, I feel like a poor, popular person. Because a lot of people kind of finagle around me trying to figure out what's going on. And if it ain't up their alley, then they kind of alley off. And if it is up their alley, I'm not one to entertain people. You know, I'm not here to entertain like a show host. I am a scientist type. I am a intelligence personnel. I gather intel and put it out there. You know, I'm not here for nobody's entertainment. That's why Eddie Murphy and Jamie Foxx and, you know, Dave Chappelle and Martin and, you know, all your comedians. Carrot Head, I met Carrot Head before. That guy's funny in person. He's weirdo, but he's funny. Met all those people in person. I'm a scientist and an entertainer, or a scientist and a data collector. So back to my little asteroid. That's my asteroid. Where is it? So there's the asteroid. That's the planet that was falling behind it. That was the pinch point I couldn't see. And then, like I said, there's my eye pushing on. That literally just came up and bounced out. And you can see the whole thing getting away from us, moving fast. So behind it is the whole planet of it right there. And like I said, that's the eye. That's number 7. I'm counting my eyes. You know what? And I'm gonna have to redo my video. Every time I catch the eye, I'm gonna redo my videos and add one to it. So it'll be the same video that you've seen. I might speed it up because since you've already seen the videos, then I'll add the last piece. Just like my skull head. Every time I catch it, I'm gonna add one to what was. Chemtrails are still passing on. The doggies are still out, the sun dogs. Which is nothing more than spectrums. Lights, the light spectrums. Kind of want to keep it on my eye planet. Let me see, my other planet's still here. Let me see, let me back you off. My other planet's still here. Alright, see all that. I just want to swing y'all around. And there's another planet moon right there. There's a moon. Swing y'all around to my eye planet. And this other planet that's passing behind it. So you can see the little moon right here. And then this is the rest of the bigger planet right here. Encapsulated. So let's go ahead and put my camera on the stand. I don't mind taking this break for this. This is worth it. I'm supposed to be doing my little Uber. Cool thing about Uber is I can keep my own schedule however. So we're gonna keep this on my eye real quick. I'm gonna go get my night vision so I can take a look at this. Hang tight. I'm back. You know, I think this one day this eye's gonna come up above the horizon and it's gonna have an actual color to it, and it's gonna be in the clear and it's gonna be freaking staring right at us, and everybody's gonna freak out. And I'm guessing that with the sun being that way and the eye being that way, it's gonna come up across the earth and it's literally gonna look like a freaking eye staring at people, and it's gonna shake the whole earth and everybody's gonna freak out. When it happens, remember Third Eye Cam said it. I'm gonna get ready to take my night vision and catch this eye with my night vision for details and all these little moons. Since it's far enough away now, because my eye range is like a scope because it's made for a rifle, I have to kind of wait for it to get away so I can get a good visual of it. And that's what I'm about to do. Got some asteroids coming up from the northwest also. And that eye's passing back down south, so it's gonna get a little warmer. I guarantee it's gonna get a little bit warmer. Let me catch it real quick. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. There we go. So I'm gonna catch these little asteroids. They were big asteroids since they got away from the Earth, because this stuff is sailing past the Earth really fast. Now that everything is pushed away, I can actually get video. I'm telling you, it's a whole bigger planet passing over our heads too. All right, hold up. Let me show you the sky field for real. And it's gonna be on my GoPro too. This is a whole sky filler. All this. My GoPro's catching all this. Cause I'm seeing terrain. There's terrain right here, right? Right there. Let me get my hand the other way. Terrain right here. That's a little moon. This whole thing's terrain, right? These are asteroids. 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 This whole damn thing's terrain. So this might be one big planet or multiple planets passing over our heads. This is terrain right here. I hate that they show up just only white through our atmosphere, because it keeps Alex's mouth running about, oh, no sky fillers, just my brain leaking out my head, because I can't think. Yeah, I'm being funny. Can't stand that guy. I don't really hate too many people, but that guy borderline hate is on my hate list, just because he's going directly after my intelligence. So this is a game of who's dumber right now. Is Third Eye Cam dumb for suggesting that these clouds are just are suggesting that these clouds are big old planets like this one? Look at how it's curving around in declination to the sun, looking at it. And that one right there, and it's got this little asteroid moon right beside it, but look how it's just like a planet. And then you got your dark side. See, look at the details of Third Eye Cam bringing it to you. You got your dark side. Why would a cloud just purposely curve like this, like a freaking moon facing the sun? See the sun setting, right? And then there's my Eye of Horus right there. See it? This is the tails coming off of that little asteroid. Here's my big whole ass planet right here showing up. Look at the Terminator line. Look at the spheres in contrast. And if you draw the rest of the dang planet, look how it's in the dark. Look how the clouds are sweeping off of it that are being lit up by the sun. Actually, it's bigger than that. Let me see. So it's probably jagged and rocky. Let me see. Let me make sure I got this right. Boom. There it is. All right, you see that? That's your whole big ass planet. One of them. Another one right here. Get more face of it. There's your Terminator line, and it's back here. So this planet is to the left of, if we were facing the sun, this planet's further out. This planet's close in. There's this little asteroid. You see the plane flying, and see my Eye of Horus. How can I bum this up? And my GoPro's catching it too. I got my GoPro on the mount. You can't mess this up. And I need to keep my hand out. There's another planet showing up, a smaller moon. See, you can't mess this up. And then we got this whole ass planet above my head. All this. See that? Can't mess this up. But this guy wants to suggest that there are no sky fillers when we're looking at a whole, and I'm gonna say a whole fucking sky filler right here. Because it has not intercepted the sun yet, y'all better be glad. Can you imagine how screwed up things would get if all these planets passed directly between the Earth and the sun and blacked out everything and put us in a dark winter for however long? That would suck. A lot of us would die. So we're being blessed by just them showing us them. You're being blessed by just these planets saying, hey, humans, if you slow down and get off your phones and pay attention, you'll see us passing by. Just like Space Force sees us passing by. Space Force is all on us. Your government knows we're passing by. Look at this planet, man. All right, back real quick. Chemtrails. My planet has passed on. They're still above us, but majority of it is past. Chemtrail right here, and it's cold out here. And then the other one's here. He's going northeast. The other one's going directly east. And they came from this way. You see where they crossed up right here? So you see that guy crossed up to him, and that guy crossed up over to this guy. So something's showing up out there west of my position that they're trying to blot out, cross up on, or X marks the spot for somebody to see on the ground. I don't know, but you can still see the whole thing. My other planet that was over my head went away from the Earth. So once they cross over, I noticed they cross over and then they go away. There's my Eye of Horus, that little dot right there. Let me see, let me make sure. Oh, okay, right there. The little dot right there in the center. It's Eye of Horus. Back there is the whole, this is the whole planet of the Eye of Horus. Let me back it up a little bit, it's blurry. This is the whole planet that was behind the Eye of Horus. And there is my Eye of Horus pinch point right there, that little wishbone. There it is. So these things are moving, and the rest of my planet is all this right here, all this right here. And chemtrails are still going on. And that's out west where the sun is setting. I'm having to show this to y'all cause, you know, it's just a lot. And there's another asteroid showing up right here where he's headed, northeast towards DC, New York. This guy's coming around to this asteroid right here. Or this, yeah, that's an asteroid right next to the building. above it. You can see the whole circumference of it. So there's a lot going on. And this stuff just literally rushed in about an hour and a half ago. And I stopped everything that I was doing to catch it. Now I'm about to resume what I was doing in my other planet. It's kind of dipped below the horizon. And you can see the clouds over it. So we got a lot of activity around this. I'm not just making this up. I wish I was wrong. This is, it keeps showing the same characteristics repeatedly. I got me a new spot I'm gonna be coming to out here on my off time. Look, and there's another one of my asteroids passing right there. Actually, that's a planet that was lit up. Yep, this is a planet I caught earlier that was lit up. That I did my short video segment on. This is before this video. Damn it, there's a whole planet lit up. I'm sorry. This camera's trying to see the trees. Let me see if I can trick it. There we go. Just trying to see everything around it. Tell you what, we'll do a digital zoom. So that's my planet, and a planet that was beside it to the front that's well lit up. Now that y'all see how these planets look up close, they look kind of dulled because they're close to us and the light is scattered. Once they get away, they pinch point real nice, and there's more chemtrails passing over. They're gonna be coming all night, so these guys don't never stop working around the clock. Even though these planets pass, we think we ain't seeing nothing, they keep passing. And this is the face of another planet or moon right here, probably a moon. And the sun is hitting it. The sun is over here, below the building, below that church. All right, I'm out here. It's cold. So if anything else comes back, we'll get back to you. Other than that, third eye cam, poof.
This is a journey into sound.